Braintree campus. My name is Elliot, and I'm joined on the presenter Sophie by Chloe.
Hello.
We also have our other cast members on the sofa over here. We will see them later for interviews later. So, if you didn't see our first episode and you're wondering who we are, well, we are young people who have all come together and we're all going to make this for us. There's no one behind the cameras telling us what to do, no old men doing whatever. It is just us. We've gone out over the past 6 months, we've been educated, we've done lots of activities and loads of stuff that's interested us. And we hope it interests you too. And this is also where you come in, because we want to hear what you think. We want to make an interaction between us. So we want you to go to our Instagrams, Twitters, any social media we have. We want you to comment and give us ideas, or just comment on our show. Just tell us what you think about it. Anyways, Chloe, how are you feeling today?
I am feeling really buzzing.
That's great to hear. Can you please tell me what you're doing today?
So today I'll be reading you the news because I think that it's just really interesting.
Lovely. And so we did one last week. How do you think that went?
I think that it actually went really well, other than a few mistakes.
Yeah, well, I did a massive mistake. If you did watch last week's episode, I definitely did not stand there for like 30 seconds staring into the abyss. And my best friend totally didn't clip that and shows it to me pretty much every day now. Anyways, enough about me. Let's go on about your news, Chloe. Come on, take it away.
So, if you didn't know, there's a new James Bond film coming out, and Billie Eilish is actually singing one of the songs. It's called No Time to Die, and you should totally check that out because it's actually really good. There's also a new Stranger Things 4 trailer coming out that literally came out like 3 hours ago. Like it was super recent. So you should definitely check that out. I do not want to give any spoilers. Justin Bieber has also dropped a new album, so hopefully that should be yummy. The Oscars were the other day as well, which actually went really well. Eminem performed one of his songs that he won an award for like 17 years ago, which is super cool. And also on the topic of the Oscars, Julia Butters bought a packed lunch with her to the Oscars. That's super weird. Also, in the dictionary, a Spurs fan chant, Yid, has been added to it, which is super cool.
Go on Spurs, go on Spurs. Anyways, we've got lots of stuff coming up, and we made lots of stuff. For example, we've done the escape room.
Jack the Ripper tour.
We went to a bunker at one point.
Yep.
We've been doing loads of stuff, which is also how we're going to roll into this next clip. Now, if you were here last week, you probably have already seen this clip, but we're just going to show it again anyways for the new people who've come along. So please enjoy this clip of all the stuff that we've been doing recently.
That's a wrap.
And not lying last week.
I'm Abby. It's the first time I'm here because I couldn't make it last week. Really sorry about that, but I'm here now, so no fret. With us, we have Tom. He works here at the campus. We're going to ask him a few questions and, you know, hopefully not mess up like Elliot did. So we want to ask you, what do you do here?
So my name's Tom Wellham. I'm the Assistant Head of Digital Media at Culture Institute, and I'm also the course leader for the Level 2 Interactive Media and Games pathway. We're quite a large department, 348 students at last count, and we account for nearly 10% of the whole of Colchester Institute across its 3 campuses in Clacton, Colchester and here in Braintree, in our wonderful new studio.
Wow.
Well done. That's quite the achievement. So what's your favourite memory of being in this department?
Oh gosh, there's so many to choose from. There's some great moments. It's great working with young people. No 2 days are the same. You just hear some interesting conversations, and you get some people in your class who say things that are just so sort of left field and things that you just wouldn't have thought of yourself. It's the variety. It's no 2 days are the same. It's never dull, apart from possibly some of the paperwork. But yeah, I teach a range of different subjects within digital media and across different campuses. Yeah, it's all good. It's all fun.
So what's been your favourite part about working with us, Sirius specifically?
I have been so looking forward to working with you guys. This, I suppose, is the best bit so far. The fact that we are sitting here now having this conversation live on the internet, and until 3 minutes ago it looked like that wasn't going to happen, and it was rather stressful. But we're actually here, we've done it, we're live, and all of the work that's gone in over the last couple of years, really, since the building was being sort of planned. So for us at the college, kind of pushing to get the space that we knew we needed to do all of these wonderful things, and working with the college leadership and the architects and all the other parties that are involved to kind of get to this point. During which time we had our initial meetings with you guys back in the other building, where we said, well, we're going to have a studio, let's plan this thing out, and here we are.
So this is going to sound a little bit harsh, maybe, depending on how you take it, but why do you work here?
I mean, sometimes there are tough days and you get home and go, what am I doing with my life? But it's all good. I mean, I actually ended up accidentally getting into teaching and being in education. There was a technical support role at the college that I did years ago, 2011, and I was doing that for a little while, and I applied for a different, slightly higher paid technical role within the college, which I didn't get, but the feedback at the time was, okay, you didn't get it this time, but if you're going to stay in education, have you thought about doing your PGCE? And I thought, no, I haven't actually, and then went away and Googled what a PGCE was. It turns out it's a teaching qualification. I thought, oh, teaching. Oh, I seem to be getting all right with that, because I kind of do some training with some young people in technical stuff in that technical role. So perhaps teaching's the right kind of path for me. So I explored it and did the PGCE, got a job teaching in this department across a few different subjects, and then the rest is history. Here I am.
Now, one last question I've got for you. If you could create, also you do media stuff, you make videos and stuff, so if you could make any kind of project, so any film or series, what would you do?
I think, yeah, if I had all the time in the world and money was no object, I'd really like to make a comedy feature film. I've grown
Can
up
I be in
watching.
it?
Yes, you can.
You look funny.
You can.
Hmm?
Let's
No,
get all
you.
of the serious young performers as the cast. Yeah, I've watched a lot of comedy feature films in my time, and I've got no idea what the story would be, but there's so much humour, so much fun to be had, and using the screen and the speakers on your TV as the kind of playground to play around with that. Like I watch, a lot of Edgar Wright stuff, the Cornetto trilogy, the Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and World's End, and I grew up with Jim Carrey, Austin Powers, and Airplane and all the classics, and it's such great fun. So yeah, I'd like to make a comedy feature film.
That sounds
Are you
great.
commissioning one? Can
Yeah.
we make one?
Well, we should.
We should make one. So now that Tom's told you a little bit about himself, he has one last thing to show us before he goes. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll introduce the VT. So we've got a little promo video. Thanks to this sort of wonderful collaboration between us and Sirius here at Braintree campus, and we've got this wonderful new studio that we're making use of, and we're able to provide opportunities for my students and from the young people from Sirius Young Performers. So here's a little promo video about Braintree campus. Cue the VT.
Colchester Institute's Braintree campus is training students the right way, helping to provide a smooth transition to a rewarding job that they will love. We have an all-new campus with spacious learning areas, state-of-the-art workshops and countless resources. Our brand new Learning and Technology Centre has just opened and students are already loving it. They are learning using equipment that they can expect to find in their future workplace, so they will already have the right valuable experience when starting a new job. We are ready for the future and prepared to keep up with fast-paced industries. It's all brand new and ready for students to use. And if that isn't enough, we've also added a student hub to our existing STEM Innovation Centre and reformed our music block to create a modern cafe where students can relax with friends between lessons.
And we are back. So now we have finally got some of the comments that you guys have been saying throughout our time and through all the VTs. First off, we'd like to say that all of you that say it's working finally, I know we did have a lot of technical difficulties, as Tom was saying.
A lot.
Yeah, but we finally got around to it, so it's all good now. We also had Molly say it's all going great so far. Thank you, Molly, for that comment. We also have some suggestions from last week's episode of what we should do. This person says, I love the show so far. You should do some challenges and competitions. Now, Chloe, what competitions do you think we should do?
I don't know. What kind of competitions do you think we should do? A spelling bee competition.
A spelling bee competition.
You think we should do a spelling competition?
See, I'm actually good with spelling. I think I'm pretty good with spelling, so I think I could do pretty well.
I am rubbish at spelling, but if you're good, then we definitely shouldn't do it.
Well, if I can win, I mean, I'll clearly take that. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, yeah. Another person said you should spend a day at a horror house / theme park. I would absolutely love to do that. It'd be such a blast. I personally don't believe in ghosts, but I would like to go to a haunted house just to see how it is, you know? What do you think?
No, not the haunted house. That
Not the
actually
haunted house?
sounds terrifying. Although the theme park is a definite yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course, why wouldn't you want to go to a theme park like all by yourself? And then the final comment says, the girl should teach Elliot about makeup / hair, etc.
Yes.
But can you not already tell? I'm a fashionable man. I don't think I really need any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but the face isn't fashionable.
And on that note, I hope that you've enjoyed this serious episode. Please be sure to tune in next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and thank you guys for doing the interview. Thank Tom for also coming on for a little section. Thank you, Chloe, even though for the slight little diss at the end, but thank you for being my co-assistant here, and thank you guys all for watching. And from all of us here, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.